Well, I promised 2 episodes a night, and so here we are with 2 episodes a night. I promised we would try to do at least 2 episodes a night. I will say I'm coming to this episode with some more information. Some new revelations are at hand. And those revelations are that as much as I was feeling big, tough, mean, and ornery, just plain ornery, I am certainly not unique in doing a lone wolf playthrough, nor am I doing that good of a job. There is a streamer I am acquainted with. His name is Fall Down Go Boom. Really good player. I don't know him very well. I've only interacted with him once ever. But he is a really good player. And he speedruns Lethal Zone with the starter community. I don't believe he does any boons either. And he does it in about 2.5 hours, 2 hours. And I was thinking, wow, that's like 1 recording for us. And what I picked up is that they are very, very good. The people who speedrun this, which are like 3 people, at least on YouTube. What they're really good at is using the map to their advantage. They always have a little corner. Excuse me. They always know where to go with the... oh, that actually knocked down that pot. They always know exactly where the heart is, which we've been doing a little better at. I've noticed that we're actually starting to learn the same... We've been organically picking up the same techniques. I will say of other Lone Wolf playthroughs, though, the people seem to have tons of espresso and coffee somehow. That we definitely don't have. Our next goal is to get the coffee outpost. I'm just walking right into this. I didn't warm up my voice, so we're probably going to clear this frog 10,000 times more than what I've been doing lately, which is already 10,000 times. It'd be good to do this mission. What I really want to do is clear our first plague territory out. We want to get this heart out of the way. Those guys, it's a speed run. So there's a few things they do that I haven't been doing. The number one thing is positioning ourselves well. They don't kill zombies, not really. Only if they absolutely have to. They do the exact same thing we've been doing when it comes to ferals. Run the hell away, shoot them, run, shoot them, run. They use guns a lot more often. A lot more often than I do. They will straight up bang into that heart with the heavy weapon. They don't need powerhouse. They don't care about powerhouse. In fact, the one guy who seems to consistently do these kinds of playthroughs, he's all about marathon, discipline, and pathology. Which makes sense. If we lose this character, I think I might try that. Because if we combine pathology and hygiene, then that's quite a bit of infection resistance just off get and go. Get and go. Don't know how that's been popped in my head, but we just keep saying it. I'm gonna go to Freeman here. Now, for the time being, we really can't kill a heart. I will say to our credit that the one guy who's really fast, Fall Down Go Boom, he switches characters. A necessity, but he switches characters. The Lone Wolf guy has a ton of espresso, but all of the people who kill these hearts really fast, they do not do them in the kind of shape we're in. They would never let their character get this low. They switch way before that. So that they're always going in with basically full stamina and full health as much as can be helped. They loot the hearts. I picked up a trick as well, watching Fall Down Go Boom. It was defeating and deflating, but it was very informative, I will say. And I need to pull our map up. Now, it seems that his big thing is he just does speedruns. He doesn't do guides and stuff, so there's still a lot of content we can obviously pick out for guides and such. But yeah, they wouldn't let a character get this low. And the guy who does the Lone Wolf stuff, I think that he's given his character some goodies. He also plays it with a buddy. He does it in multiplayer. But he's already done the baseless sorry, the baseless run and a lone wolf run. Now he did it with a buddy, and he did seem to be somehow or another, he was real stocked up. Like, he had all kinds of espresso, all kinds of coffee, no worries whatsoever in that regard. The reason I'm doing a little bit of looting is that there's this part of me that wants to keep going with the speed run strategy, especially after seeing the 2-hour runs that guy was doing. That's like, we're already on episode 13 and we're averaging at least 40 minutes per episode. But the stamina thing, again, he's doing that where he always puts a fresh character in, and you wouldn't be doing what we're doing right now, just like stopping to smell the roses and kill zombies. There's no looting that happens. There's the hearts. They take from the heart and then they turn that heart into the next kill, they hope. But they've got it down to a science, I can tell you that much. It's a few swings from the heavy weapon, and then lay out a magazine while it's phasing, and then just run back in. Tons of dodging, but almost always popping a monster or an Adderall. We haven't had any Adderall. So really, we got to get kind of lucky with the caches. Now, some of the earlier speedruns I saw that they were doing what we started doing, which is to go to some heavy weapon, know where the heavy weapon boxes are, so that you can hopefully get a good weapon to start the run and then move from there. You're telling me these guys live here? Like this scar, that guy would have, fall down, go boom, would have already emptied that damn thing. I got point. 10 stamina to our name, and we got point. Holy shit, that's a pretty big horde. They use the car a lot more often as well. Not just as an escape, but as a like right now, how I'm smelling the roses, you know, killing some zombies. Not something that they're gonna do.
Let's be careful. I just saw a freak. The armor's gone.
How did he get the hit in? So many shots got missed there. So disappointing. I think this is closer than anything. Well, that didn't go our way. Continued struggles of aiming here for some reason. Now, they missed shots too. I will say that I hit just as many shots as the speedrunners were doing. We're doing fine there. And I will say that organically we've picked up a number of strategies. The only thing that they do consistently better is kill hearts fast. Really fast. They basically don't let up. They've just got it down to a system, to a science. And once they start a heart, they never back out of that heart until the heart's done. And then once we kill the heart, we just drive like 200 meters away or so, and everything just despawns. Which is, I hate stuff like that because it really draws me out of the whole suspension of disbelief. At the same time, obviously, that's a trick we're going to have to use. So there are a number of things that definitely could be improved during these runs to give us more of a chance.
That was the last one.
I mean, I don't know that they use much of anything either, and as far as help. Like how I have used that supply drop, I don't think they even do that. What I want to do is build a garden. I think it's that we don't have materials.
I knew I'd find something.
Freeman.
Okay, let's see what you
Gordon
got.
Freeman. Whoops. Actually didn't want to trade him that bandage. Rip. It's okay. I still want a coffee outpost. Oh, that's right. Our goal was to upgrade this. Well, we'll still have some materials left. Yeah, there we go. I gotta get back into the rhythm of wherever we were yesterday. It'd be good to have that Reims. Also, we need to remember that the car is drivable from moment one. That it doesn't actually need a repair kit. They're big on that. They put the gas in the car and then they don't show up to the base. They don't speedrun on Providence Ridge, to be fair. Meager Valley is the speedrun map because it's pretty flat and open. But what they do is they get a bunch of loot caches together immediately. Like they fill the whole back of the car and they find 2 material rucksacks. And I'm not even sure why that's a part of it, but I know it's a part of it. While I've got this guy. This all seems pretty familiar, doesn't it? Barrel. I heard it. It's running our way. It's close. Oh, it actually got in there. I'm pretty sure I saw that heart in there. Yeah, look, it's right there.
Watch out, barrel. I think that really hurt it.
Oh, he's in there banging away at it. What a stud.
The armor's gone. Tell me more, Watson.
Well, that should have already dropped it down. Are those impacting it or not? See, I think that's only phase 1.
That's a screamer.
What the hell's Friedman doing out here? Friedman, I would not be doing that, brah. This is gonna get so much worse. But see, he's doing pretty good just because his position is continued aiming woes and the both my fails and the State of Decay aiming system being just weird.
I think it's almost down.
Hopefully 2 grenades is enough. Freeman is actually in there kiting him. I think we got to give it a few seconds for the phase still. I've been shooting in burst mode. What is Friedman doing?
Tell me more, Watson.
And feeling helpful? Swing by.
What the hell? There's an enclave here now.
Uh-oh.
Okay, can we still loot a heart if an enclave suddenly spawns inside where a heart was? That's so bizarre. So bizarre. So bizarre. That was, see, that's not even in the way of the speedrunners. They get in there after it. I will say again though, to my defense, they would not do that with a character like this that has like 10 stamina and no Adderall or no monster to feed the machine. I think it was always going to end this way. If he's not infected, that cost us a lot of ammo, though. Whatever, another heartstone. It's going to help if we start keeping a counter on these hearts, just so we know where we are and how we're doing. That looks lootable, doesn't it? But it's probably not. I'm gonna get this guy back. I want to actually be able to do some missions out here. Coffee outpost. That's the next step. Coffee outpost, and there's a van. Oh, speaking of, I think I'm gonna call the wizard van in. Call shenanigans if you want, but it's Christmas and it's a part of the Christmas content. Everybody's got access to it. And yeah, I just kind of want to drive around with the wizard van because you don't get to do that very often. Of course he would do that. Dude, I hate that little vomit fucking thing they do.
Watch out, Juggernaut.
Well, here's the answer to the Juggernaut problem. We're just gonna leave. There's 10 zombies out there now. Medical advice, words of encouragement would be a game changer. Because if you get indefatigable, yeah, and just keeps going, you get this huge resistance to fatigue, and you are likely, not guaranteed, but likely, I think it should be guaranteed. You know that? The only time it's not guaranteed is when you have an A and a B, like Lived in Squalor has an A and a B, to have words of encouragement. Don't fight that jug, man. It claims he doesn't have the blood plague, but yeah. Don't do it, dude. Don't go out there.
Could you hold up for a moment?
Don't fight that juggernaut. That'll be your last. Yeah, the wizard van. I think that's fair to call that in. Let's just drive away. So there was a hotfix, and it just went out. All these days in a row I've been saying, did they release a hotfix? They did finally release a hotfix. And the hotfix was to fix the visual glitch with the Hey, did the Juggernaut make its way in or something? Where's the Juggernaut?
Seems empty here. That's a shame.
Oh my god. They're just not stopping. Now, thankfully, they're not infected, and the Juggernaut, I have no idea what happened with that. Absolutely, absolutely. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Going to church on Sunday morning. He's so lucky right now that there's no blood plague. He's got to be a bite or less, probably a scratch away from infection. This is a classic lethal zone scenario, though. They just don't stop coming. See, fall down, go boom. He's not gonna do this. There's no missions. You don't do missions. You don't kill zombies. You kill hearts, and that's all you kill. Because it's a speed run. I'm not shitting on that at all. It makes total sense. We gotta hurry up and get to this trader while we still can. Even though the one thing that we had in our corner is slowly dissipated away. And that's influence. If this car gets any more banged up though, I'm calling in the wizard van. Man, it's been some time since I streamed. My boss is talking about going on vacation for a week, right after Christmas. So I would have a week where it's like, yeah, let's stream. But then it'd be right back to this. So it's like hardly worth it. I just don't know. There's this one part of me that really wants to. There's this other part of me that just feels like, why? Why do that when it's still not for real yet? At the same time, when will it ever be for real again? I mean, it is for real if I stream, right? So maybe the frog that chokes me to death every night will go away. That'd be magic. Oh, 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 it's magic. You know. We back in plague territory, yo.
Hello.
Plague territory, yo. Plague territory.
Anything you need?
Oh god, that's probably his end. That's probably what we're hearing out there right now. Alexis, I would approve if you decided to come out with your gun. No one's gonna question that decision right now, Alexis. Friedman's right there in the middle of it. Can you hold up a minute? I swear to God, if that heart's not lootable, we really need to go clean up the hearts. Oh, they just don't stop because they keep yelling, and that brings in more. Friedman, grab it, or whatever you're gonna do, do it. Oh my god, they got the war music just blaring now. It's because we're constantly on the edge of death, so I think it constantly cues the war music.
That's pretty heavy.
I want to do that. Oh man, I need a survivor in need mission. Like if we could get a pathologist, which we could do without playing her. We just need to craft a bunch. Okay, let's get Friedman back to base. I'll probably call it an episode. Slept for shit last night. It's been happening a lot lately. I've been trying to go to bed earlier and then I wake up like 2 hours later. It's how it always works. So then I'm up at, 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning. A little too early to start the day because I'll be crashing by the time I gotta go to work. So I just, lay there, not sleeping, and it's frustrating. Makes for a lousy day as far as energy is concerned, but I'll tell you, energy is mostly in one's head. I've found so long as you eat and get some sleep, it's mostly about whether you're bored or not, whether you are enjoying what you're doing. It's an enthusiasm thing. If you're not really enthusiastic for what you do, yeah, you're always going to be tired because you're bored. Boredom plays a huge factor in our lives, I've found, in my opinion. It's really a war against boredom at all times. We just run these soldiers dry, though. Every single time we get the opportunity to have them in our group, we take full advantage of them. After we drop him off, hopefully we'll have a minute to look and see what's going on as far as getting a coffee outpost, because that's really the big thing. And I think on this next heart, I'm probably going to park the car. And then I'm just going to call in the wizard van. It's free. It's there. Anybody can use it at any time. I don't see where it's that cheesy at all. And it'll give us a little more backpack space. Or junk in the trunk.
What we have here.
I don't see why not. Hey, thanks. The only people.
Oh, that was only the first mission again? Oh, we were on like the third or fourth.
Later. I think we just made some very competent new friends.
Competent but nearly dead. We pretty much always nearly kill them. It's amazing how consistently they've spawned, though. Now, I know we saw a coffee outpost. I know we did. I'm gonna go look over here. That's where I feel like it probably is. And I assume we got our third outpost slot now. Yep. Busy next few days. I got work tomorrow, and then Friday we got to go back to the doctor's for my grandma. That'll be an all-day thing, and then we're going into the week of Christmas, and I'm really not that ready. I was super ahead. I got all the shit done. I got the tree up, got the lights up, got everything this year on timers. But shopping, I've had no motivation for. My grandma is just like, she just can't and doesn't do that stuff anymore. Which is fine. I mean, she's 87, but that means I have to be grandma. And I can do all the other shit. It's just the shopping that I'm not huge on. And a lot of that is I just don't even feel... It's spending other people's money sometimes. You know, it's her money. As far as for the grandkids. Here it is. Make espresso. Oh, shit. And you can stack espresso with... Oh, it's 2 food. She need coffee prep, so I'm glad we did that. But you can stack coffee with... Why is it we can't build a damn garden again? Oh, it needs to be outdoor. What is this then? I'll be honest with you. There's a part of me that's starting to feel like... Let's move to a different base. I think this was the right idea. Now see, the guy that I watched, it was going like super hardcore. Oh, we have some Adderalls. But we need a little bit of a stamina pool.
That was the last one.
Oh, there they are. Okay. Okay.
And what if I could?
I'm good with this. I'm happy about this. But what I think we need to start to seriously consider is going to a new base. So now we'll have this command post permanently at 2. That's pretty good. We will get a decent refund in material. Enough to definitely get an infirmary up. That's the only thing that's still the kicker. The kick in the head is we have to think about what we're going to do with the infirmary. 762. I got none of those actually. Want to see something stupid?
I'm carrying a bit much right now.
I'm pretty sure this should work. So you take this gun, attach a mod to it, right? Store it in here. Oh, wait, that must not be how it works. Hold on. Equip it. Detach the mod. Store it. Attach the mod. Well, that's not working either. I know this is not that complicated, but somehow it's complicated. You gotta put it on, attach a mod, store it, equip it, attach the mod, and then whatever you put in here is supposed to double. I think we need some room in there. I mean, I'm not going to abuse it. I just want to actually see if we can pull it off. I'm not going to call in the van yet either.
I'll need more of that soon.
Oh, dude, that barely touched us. Because we're so messed up. We're so messed up from...
Hey, could you send me a supply drop?
This is us keeping the run alive. I said that this was an optional iffy one. Well, this is us keeping the run alive. Mostly out of a want to get to Halo Infinite and realizing that I think we have more challenge runs ahead of us and a lot to learn still.
I'm just about out of these.
What is going on? We just went into first person mode hard. The camera angle has been messing up a lot more often lately. There's a lot of hearts we could loot too.
If you ever end up over in trouble, feel free to stop by.
Survivor in need would be nice. See, that med kit was the big difference maker. If we could find some more in hearts, that would be great. It wasn't even the espresso, but we can stack espresso with coffee and effectively negate 99% of our issues with stamina. So as much as I'm using some crutches here of late, I will say I still think that we're doing better overall. We've been learning and slowly getting better. And I have yet to rely on the big DLC stuff. I want to pull that glitch off just to prove to myself I can do it. Well, we got some Adderalls now. I'll tell you what, we have enough to kill a heart. Let's kill a heart this episode. But we need some ammo for something. 45 cal rounds. This takes 9mm. Damn, dude. If we could pull off the glitch, we could actually dupe a whole bunch of ammo, but that would obviously be taking the challenge too far. It's already a little cheesy that I'm letting myself use that second supply drop. I don't feel bad about the first one, but the second supply drop is a little more iffy. Crap, I did not grab a weapon. Which was the whole reason we stopped. Besides getting ourselves the coffee outpost, we needed a new heavy weapon. I don't know how he does all that espresso though, because they not only don't let themselves use a base, they don't let themselves use outposts. And that just doesn't even sound that fun at that point. I appreciate that it's hard as hell, and I know that's the point, but I love the base building and the outposts. Well, damn it. I want to get that enigmatic axe. I should... Ah, damn, I thought we had a CNC mill. That must have been the really lucky playthrough where we got a CNC mill. Well, what do we equip then? So I really don't want it to break all the way, but at the same time... Let's use this. Hey, wait, do we have any more explosives? We should have some, right? I mean, that's where they would normally be. How did we run out of explosives so fast? I thought we finally got some stock. We don't have shit.
There's a horde heading our way, but we can handle them without you.
You know full well what we're doing here.
I hope everyone's ready for a long fight.
Somehow Tay is no longer fatigued. That's what espresso did for her. Chloe has recovered from fatigue. She was able to accrue some fatigue in that short a time. I wonder how good noisemakers would be for this.
The goddamn thieves are attacking our crib!
Yeah, definitely not.
At least the golden cookie looks good. I think I'll kill a heart this episode.
I'm carrying a bit much right now.
At least we're getting some gas. It's really quiet right now.
I'm sure we've got another wave coming
But
in.
this is the one thing about update 28 that I've said this. I'll say it again. Said it before. I'll say it again. It seems like they've made the area around your outpost actually safe, and I appreciate it. So, okay, so we got to do this like what I saw those speedrunners do, and that's doesn't matter if you don't have a heavy weapon or not.
Girls, we have more
Just
on our hands.
get in there and go for it. Figure out the best position to get yourself in.
Careful of plague zombies around here.
Oh god. This is when the bloater gets its meal. See, this is an especially cheesy spot, and yet we haven't been able to cheese it. But they are extremely good at using the environment to their favor.
I think it's almost down.
Oh damn, this thing must have been really low. So this is where we wasted all our explosives last night. I now vaguely remember. Oh my god.
Really hurt it. I'm about to drop.
I hate that he got that bite.
Just have to get this done. There must be a better way than this.
See, they would probably not even get themselves in this kind of a position. They position themselves in such a way that the zombies really can't even get in after them. Now they are bunched up. That should kill so many. But this whole thing right now where I'm slowly whittling zombies down, they don't do that. They just dodge a whole bunch. But I took a lot more damage than what they would have.
The armor's gone. There must be a better way than this.
Like right there was kind of a good cheese spot. Where they sort of can't get at us, but we can also sit there and shoot the heart.
I've got to keep that one down. That won't work.
What is going on here? Jesus. The camera angle is fucking up so bad. I'm probably gonna get freaking infected out of this. What I think that the fall down, go boom guy would have done already is just done this.
I did it.
And then what he does is this.
Well, this thing's a junker now.
This is okay. This is fine.